Hey y'all, so as I'm getting ready for our demo, I want to share a couple tips with you. So as I am setting up my wax pot, I like to turn it all the way up to get the wax melted. And you'll know the wax is way too hot for you to use because it will literally fall off the stick. It will not stay. So we want to get it to a honey-like consistency. So once it's already melted, you want to turn it back down. Depending on what type of wax you're using, it normally says the perfect temperature for that type of wax. You want to turn it back down and let it cool off. And then if it's taking a little bit too long to speed up the process, you can add more wax beads to cool it down. Again, the key is to have that wax at a honey-like consistency. Hey y'all, so it's Bee Chantelle. I am here with a waxing video. It's been a while, I know. But today's waxing video is a little different. Your girl got companies sending her stuff. Like, me? Yes. So, this company is Trust Wellness. Not only did they send me a waxing pot, they sent me a whole kit, and they went crazy. 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags. Oh. 5, 6 bags of waxing beads. This is hard wax. They also sent me some waxing sticks and pre and post waxing oils. So, like the title says, I will be waxing at home. So if you'd like to see how this goes, continue watching. I already got my waxing pot and my wax going. It's already at a honey-like consistency. Like I said, they did give me wax applicators. They also, in the kit, it also includes a, a Wax Like a Pro how-to guide. I am a pro, if you don't know, licensed esthetician, both in North Carolina, and I just recently moved back to Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. So if you need any services, I will be booking soon. However, like I said, I know what I'm doing, so yeah. But the key, first things first, I'm waxing at home. Like I said, my hands are clean, so I won't be using gloves, and I'm waxing them myself. So, you know, make sure your hair is pulled back, because baby, it's about to get real, it's about to get hot, it's about to get sweaty when you're waxing. And so many memes that, you know, it's like, it's one meme that goes on that's been going around with the little drawing on the waxing table and she's sweating profusely. It happens, okay? Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, it happens. This hot ass wax is getting on your skin, your body is rising, your anticipation, adrenaline, all that is rushing. It's normal, okay? So if you at the shop, getting a wax, home waxing yourself, put your hair back, because it's gonna get real. So today I'm going to wax my underarms, because baby, I'm gonna wax this lip and this good old chin, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So like I said before, my wax is already at a honey-like consistency. And a really good key, a trick to do is see if it holds on your stick for 3 seconds. If it does, it's a good temperature. All right. I don't have any cotton rounds, so I'm going to use this cloth. So this is their pre-wax spray. So you're going to use this before applying the wax on your skin. Make sure you're working with clean skin. I'm just going to rub that in. Yeah. I am one of those people that sweats a lot, so I'm also going to put some powder on my skin to absorb any moisture. This is totally optional, but this is something, you know, I like to do. So I was gonna get an amount, and I've hosted a few classes, waxing classes. So what I like to tell my students who are new to waxing, when you go to pick up the wax, for one, you want to hold it kind of like an angle. I was trying to give it a degree, but I don't think this is a degree angle. So hold it kind of like slanted at an angle and scoop like you're doing an ice cream cone, like this, in this motion. All right, and so once you get on the stick, you want to twirl it. However, clockwise, counterclockwise, just twirl it. So you have your index finger and your thumb, and you're just flipping it backwards or flipping it forwards. Back, forward. And to make sure you got the hang of it, before you even touch the wax, practice in your hand. Practice doing this motion. My index finger and my thumb, and I'm just twirling it. And this is going to help you control the wax on the stick. Even though our wax is a good honey-like consistency, we want to make sure it stays on the stick and doesn't get on our floor, get on our shirt. If it happens, wait till it hardens, put some oil on it, and it'll come right up. But we don't want that. So to control the wax on the stick, we're going to twirl it until we get it to our destination, okay? So just practice this motion until you really get the hang of it. And it's really me twirling it with my thumb and my index finger. Oh, you know what? I also use my middle finger too. Let's twirl it. So I hold it taut. And you see me, as I'm talking, I'm controlling the wax in my hands so it don't fall. So once I get it ready, I'm going to use pressure. And I like to go in small amounts. Don't try to do like a big strip. And you see how that happened? It started to get gooey. What I'm gonna do is add powder. I'm gonna add some powder to it because clearly I got a little sweaty talking to y'all. I'm gonna add some powder so it can absorb that wetness. And it's gonna break right here. So to prevent that, I'm going to go over again with a little bit more wax. With a new stick, I'm gonna scoop, get some wax. Now, I don't normally do this, but for you guys that's at home and not professionals, I'm gonna use this wax stick, push it really hard at the end. That's gonna help me lift it up. Whole time, I'm still holding my skin taut. I'm just gonna let it dry. Make sure it's dry. Whew. Shit about a fan, I'm hot already. You get real. Waxing yourself? Okay, so it's dry. I'm gonna grab that stick. After I move it, I'll apply pressure because it does sting, but it's not as bad if you apply pressure. Okay. Keep in mind, I only did a small patch because I like to work in sections when I'm working on myself. Can you see? All right, okay. So it didn't break on me. Me adding that little piece of wax, it probably did help, but the wax does seem like a really good wax. My hair is a little bit coarse and it picked up pretty well. I'm gonna do a couple more strips. I'm gonna add more powder. I'm gonna do the same thing. Always use different wax sticks. Don't double dip. Do the same thing. Hold the skin taut or stretchy. Stretch the skin. Work in sections. And then I'm gonna hold this at the end so it can stick. And it's gonna allow me to remove the strip a lot easier. And two, I forgot, I should have brought a fan in here, but the temperature in your home, you sweating, that could all like manipulate the wax. So if it's typically hot in your house, bring a fan in your area so it could also like cool down the air. So your wax don't get gooey and you're trying to figure out what's going on. It's probably the temperature in your area. This is picking up really well. I like this wax. I'm definitely going to be using this a lot. And it also doesn't hurt that bad. Like, with some waxes, like, I don't know how to describe it. Some wax brands, they might have like an ingredient so it doesn't hurt as bad. But this is one of those waxes that, you know, I'm not gonna say it's painless, but it's not bad at all. You see it started to get gooey and breaking. We don't want that because that's more pain for us. So what we're gonna do is add some more wax to that thing. And just connect it. Another thing to remember, wax adheres to wax. So if you're in a jam and like you freak out, don't know what to do, just add more wax. Or if you accidentally let it sit too long, add more wax to that area or on top of that wax, let it dry, then remove. It's gonna pick it right up because wax adheres to wax. All right. So I went ahead and added one more strip in the middle. The reason why I like to go in like sections, because I know exactly, it tells me exactly what area I wax and what area I can go over again. You don't want to go over the same area more than 3 times. That is going to over exfoliate your skin. It's going to cause redness, super irritation, and also might lead to histamine bumps or histamine reaction. And those are those little white, tiny white bumps that sometimes you might get if you drink caffeine or alcohol before a wax appointment, or if you know, do grown-up stuff after a Brazilian wax appointment. So never go over the area more than 3 times. It can also lift your skin too, so you don't want that. All right. I love how this wax do not break for real. Like, it's very pliable. It's really stretchy and durable. I really like that. So if I was working on a client, I would probably just pluck these last few hairs because I don't want to go over my skin any more times. But okay. Now I'm going to apply the post wax oil. And this is going to moisturize and soothe my skin after removing hair. It's going to apply a little bit. And rub that in. So now, this side. Massage that in, and we're done with my underarms. Give me my Jerry beads. Get this chin hairs. Another thing I like to do is throughout my services, make sure the temperature is still okay. Okay? Make sure the temperature is not too hot. Because you're working with a machine. It's not, you know, a human thing. So they can be fickle. So before I start a new area, I'm gonna make sure the temperature is still good. So again, I do that by testing it on the inner wrist. Still good. I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna show you my little trick when I do my lip. My chin needed that. This is also seems like it's really good for the face too. I really do like this wax. It's really gentle on the skin. I guess that's the word I was looking for. It's gentle on the skin. It's not too harsh. It's getting the hairs for sure. I'm trying to feel around because I really can't see. I think it's a couple hairs right here. I'm thinking this will be good for my girlies who suffer from PCOS. That tends to build over overstimulant of the hormone testosterone, and they tend to grow like thick, coarse hair on their face. And of course, shaving is never the option. I'm not gonna shave, but this wax is really good because it seems to be really good for coarse hair, gentle on the face. And actually, it also gets my little peach fuzz, like a little fine hair. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I really am. I'm gonna do one more strap and then we're gonna hit this lip. This wax didn't break not one time. That's what I'm talking about. Even though it's hot as heck in my bathroom. Oh, perfect example. Okay, so remember how I told y'all, wax, so here's the wax. You see this shiny part right here? I'm gonna stick it to this shiny part on my chin and clean up the residue. Y'all better listen to your girl. All right. So before I clean this up with the post oil, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this lip. I like to do this little trick where I clean off the sides of the wax stick to get a really nice, precise application for my lip wax and my brows. See how precise that is? So I'm gonna hold the skin taut always. I should have put some powder on that. So that came right off. I'm actually gonna put some powder because I guess my skin's a little oily. This gonna be a test if it's painful or not, because I hate doing my lip. It's gonna be painless. If it's painless, this is the only wax I'm using from now on. If this lip don't hurt, y'all, any other time doing my lip, I be about tears. Trust wellness. I need a big bulk. I literally normally be in like tears doing my lip. I hate doing. Ask anybody. Ask any of my clients. I tell them all the time, I'm a G with my lip. I'm a G with my Brazilian. But that lip, baby. So now I'm gonna go the opposite direction to clean it up. Check me out. Now, since I went the direction of my hair growth the first time, second time, I'm able to go the opposite direction to clean it up. So always initially go with the direction of your hair growth, but with a cleanup strip, you can go the opposite. Yeah, this the one. This the one. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I tell y'all no lie. I have a waxing video already on my page of me doing my lip. I'm not telling y'all no lie. I be in tears doing my lip, and this wax is damn near painless. Okay. Now, if your wax is starting to get a little too thick, just turn up the heat just a little bit and let it melt out, and then do the same thing we did before. Again, it's a machine. You have to manipulate it, you know. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. I really like how that wax worked out. The wax, I don't think I told you, but the wax I use for this demo is the Bikini Star Hard Wax Beads. Okay, it's specially formatted for coarse hair, so yeah. I'm gonna have to buy some more of that for my clients and see how it is on the bikini area. Clean up this residue on my lip and my chin. So that concludes our little waxing demo. Overall, I really enjoyed the waxing kit, the wax pot, this wax itself. It was, you know, I told you guys, it was really gentle on the skin and it applied really well. I haven't tried the other 5, but I definitely will, because that one, I'm sold. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be safe waxing at home, and of course, for more videos, make sure you check out their YouTube channel, Trust Wellness _ waxing kit. I will definitely leave their information in my bio, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Hey y'all, so one last thing. I wanted to make sure that the post oil was able to remove the wax residue from my pot, and it did. I'm so impressed with this company. 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. Make sure you clean your pot after your wax sessions. We don't want no dirty pots. So what you do is make sure your pot is already heated up. Make sure it's still hot. And just wipe it down, and it'll clean it up right away, as you see here. So thank you guys so much for watching.